Hello and welcome to the Foreman demo. In this video, we'll go over many of Foreman's features and functionalities, as well as how you can use them to save time, enhance your processes, and get better results from your workforce. Whether your staff is still working remotely or not, an application like Foreman can help you coordinate your projects and workflows, implement and enforce standard operating procedures, and streamline your ongoing business operations with personnel both inside and outside your department. We will go through the following topics. 1. The dashboard. 2. Tasks. 3. Workflows. 4. Milestones. 5. KanBan Boards. 6. Gantt Charts. 7. User accounts. Let's begin. The dashboard. Foreman's user dashboard is unique to every individual. This means that only workflows and tasks that have been assigned to you will be displayed on your dashboard. The dashboard summarizes your workflows, tasks and due tasks. You can also add workflows to your dashboard to view its progress and keep track of it. Before we begin with tasks and workflows, it's worthwhile mentioning that Foreman allows you to create business units and teams. Business units allows us to separate our workflows and keep things better organized, while assigning teams instead of individual users helps us to allocate tasks quickly. Manager accounts will have access to create them, but we will cover this in detail when we get to account types. Tasks. Tasks are pieces of work to be done or undertaken. There are many ways that we use tasks. Things to do, process to follow, items to procure, the list is endless. Within Foreman, you can do more than just create a task. You can describe the task, set a start and due date, assign the task to individuals or teams, change the status and set a recurrence. At first glance, you will see a list of your tasks. There are a few filtering options which are self-explanatory, so we won't get into any of them. What you should take note of is the icons on your task. From left to right, we have an empty checkbox icon, indicating there aren't any subtasks and you may complete it by checking the box. An arrow in the same position indicates that there are subtasks, and you can view them by clicking on the arrow. Next to that you will find the task description. A little further to the right, you will see an orange circle with a number in it. This indicates that there are unread items in your discussion. And next to that, you will see a task list icon with a number. The number indicates how many subtasks there are under this task. Following that, you will find the workflow name, and the assignees. To the right of the assignees, you will see the due date, and the recurrence. To delete a task, uncheck the checkbox icon at the top. This will bring up a new checkbox at the end of each task. You can check the ones you wish to delete and click on the bin icon. Let's take a look at the features. At the very top of the screen, you will notice a few icons. The 3 lines icon brings up a menu that allows you to copy, or delete the task. Task descriptions are convenient to introduce the reason for the task or keep notes pertaining to the task, so that we can remember its purpose. It's also convenient for remote teams or persons joining in on projects, at a later stage to get an understanding of the task. Start and end dates are important for tasks, as it helps with planning, and communicating deadlines to assignees. Task assignment is the most essential feature on this list. It assists managers and team leaders in delegating tasks to individuals. Combining due dates with assignments makes it much easier to get your team members to take responsibility for the allocated task. As a side note, Foreman will only allow you to view and access a task if you are assigned to it. This helps keep your lists cleaner and prevents unauthorized personnel from making edits. The status feature is great to keep track of the state of the task, which reduces the need for update requests, as assignees can easily see if it's still in progress, completed, approved or declined. Statuses that are completed will automatically be calculated on the Milestones page. Another great feature is the ability to set a recurrence. You can set a recurrence to daily, weekly, monthly or annually. Furthermore, you can set the days of the week, or the week, month or year you wish for it to recur. Foreman makes collaborating easy, with the discussions feature. Here you can chat to assignees regarding a particular task, and share with them files and documents. This is great as you can work together on a task, keep record of the discussion, and not have to leave the platform. The time tracking feature allows you to track time you spent on a particular task, which is particularly handy when billing back to clients or keeping track of how time is spent. With subtasks, you can further break down each task, and again use all the features of a task. Descriptions, dates, assignees, statuses and recurrences. Take note, subtasks of a subtask will not be used in milestone calculations. Workflows. Workflows are great for grouping tasks together. For example, if you're working on a project, and the project has a few main tasks, with subtasks. To keep your tasks better organized, you can assign them to a workflow, and filter them by that workflow. Alternatively, you could use workflows to group tasks of a particular individual together, so when observing milestones, you can easily see how this individual is performing. Workflows essentially group all the smaller activities together, and give us a summary of the whole picture. At first glance, the workflow screen shows us all the business units that have been set up. If we open a business unit, we will be presented with all the workflows assigned to that business unit. A workflow summary appears, which shows us the workflow name, a description, the due date of the project, how many tasks are completed, active, overdue, how many subtasks there are, and how many are unread. The menu icon at the top of each workflow window brings up another menu that allows us to delete, archive, copy, save as a template, or add the workflow to our personal dashboard. The copy project function is useful when you need to use the same tasks for several individuals. It saves you a lot of time, doing tedious repetitive work, and keeps things standardized. Another great way to keep things standardized is to save the workflow as a template. You can build a standard operating procedure once, and use it instantly. Clicking on the workflow name will bring you to the overview of the workflow. Here you will find the same features as tasks, allowing you to set start and due dates, change the status, assign members or teams and business units. You can also set a priority, to advise assignees of the urgency of the workflow. You can create tasks within this window, but make sure you assign the subtasks to the correct workflow when creating them. The Progress tab will give you a graphical representation of progress made on the workflow, and you can further filter it by member. Time tracking and discussions apply the same way here, as we have discussed on the tasks topic. The Settings tab allows you to control notifications for the workflow. So, as you can see, using a workflow is not necessary, but a lot of functions are available if you do group your tasks into workflows. Milestones. Milestones are useful to keep track of your tasks and workflows in real time. It automatically calculates progress, as members update their assigned task status. You can add an entire workflow to milestones, or you can add individual tasks. Clicking on a milestone will bring up a list of tasks, and the workflow that the milestone is reporting on. If you hover over a milestone, you will see two small pop-ups that allow you to either delete or edit the milestone. KanBan Boards. Another handy feature, available on Foreman, is KanBan Boards. This allows you to drag and drop your tasks into statuses, giving you a better visual of your projects. To use the KanBan board, create a workflow and go to it. When in the workflow overview, click on Tasks and change the type to KanBan board. You can also add your own columns, which is useful when dealing with statuses such as in design, being reviewed, etc. Alternatively, you could use Gantt Charts, which gives you a calendar to plan your projects. This is particularly useful in cases where you need to plan and schedule timelines for a project. A visual representation on a calendar will prevent any tasks from taking off if they are dependent on another task. User accounts. Foreman has 4 types of user accounts, each having more privileges depending on the tier. User accounts. This account type has access to create tasks, edit assigned workflows and tasks, and view assigned milestones. Manager accounts. This account type has access to create tasks, workflows, and milestones, and edit assigned tasks, workflows and milestones. Managers are also able to create teams and business units. Admin accounts. This account type has access to all tasks, workflows, and milestones and is able to edit them too. Admins are also able to view activity on all users, and view all members' open, active, and completed tasks. They can also view and edit members' details. Client accounts. This account type has access to only view assigned tasks, workflows, and milestones, but is not able to edit any. They aren't allowed to participate in discussions, or upload files either. For more detailed tutorials, you can browse through our website, or check out our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this demo, and I look forward to hearing from you on social media. Goodbye.